This is the word.
This is the lie.
This is the word. Hi. 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 How are y'all?
I'm good. How are y'all?
I'm good. And welcome to your video. Do you ever have one of those dreams where you've like fallen off a bridge and you're like, I'm dying now? And you're just like waiting for it to happen?
Yeah,
That's what it felt like. A little bit. Like you've really done something wrong, like uh-oh.
Like I don't know if I'm gonna come back from this.
Yeah, hey y'all, welcome to my video. Today, I have my bestie here, Lenardia. And I am going to challenge her taste buds. We have a slowly and then greatly increasing level of hotness on these absolutely wonderful chicken wings. First off, thank you to my husband for making the chicken wings fresh and on the grill. That's about all the good it's gonna
I'm
be.
excited, but
actually, how are you with spice?
yeah, not good. I like it as a flavor, not an assault, and I feel like those aren't my friends.
If you were out there in the world eating something that we all could relate to, what would you say is like your top spicy? Say sriracha. I swear to baby Jesus, you're going to die.
So like I can do like most regular like hot sauce, like Frank's, Louisiana. When they start to be like habanero, or ghost pepper, or da da da, it's like please don't.
Well, this one's going to be super fun because we have all those,
Cool.
along with Carolina Reaper and scorpion peppers. We are going to be eating chicken wings covered in hot sauces that will gradually become hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter. And we do have one special bonus round that is not a hot sauce, but it is a raspberry fudge. So that should be nice. That should be super nice. It's just raspberry fudge.
She's lying, guys. She didn't tell you it's like at the top.
Yeah, it is the second to the hottest thing that we have on here. What is the rest of the stuff on this table, you may be asking yourself? All three of you out there watching this video. What we have here is a various selections of items that I found on the internet that is supposed to help cool down your mouth, remove some of that capsaicin from your tongue, remove the burning, itching, hemorrhoidal feeling that's going on in your mouth. What's gonna make this fun is neither one of us really know what works the best. And there are more remedies out here than we have hot sauces. So we will start the round by choosing a remedy, eating a wing, knowing that they're going to be increasingly hotter because you cannot go back to the one that you've chosen. Let's mention that little caveat. You cannot go back. You can only go forward. This is the word. And that's what we're going to do. In the meantime, we are going to ask questions and see if our brains still work. It's really just to make sure that we will come out of this alive.
I have plans for my life after this, hopefully.
So what we have out here today are bananas, buttered rum muffins, rice, oranges, lemons, peanut M&Ms, honey. We've got ice cream, frozen yogurt, milk, and pineapple soaked in moonshine. You know what? We might be surprised.
Nice.
What if we get down in here and we realize you're this like hot sauce aficionado?
I feel like I'm gonna cry.
And that's how I like to treat my friends. Just assault them and make them cry.
Bestie status was earned.
So we are best friends. We've known each other for
Since
2000. Yeah, 14. We met at work, and she adopted me. She was just basically, we're friends now, and I was confused and scared because of her beauty, but then quickly got over it because she crazy. She's like one of those fish. What are those fish with the lights on it?
An angler?
So she's like, you're like, oh, how beautiful.
And that come out.
There's like for no reason. And that's pretty much like that's the love story and how it started. It's not even a lie. And we're working together. She's training me, and she was just like, "I'm gonna keep you." And I was just like, "Absolutely." Still wasn't sure what I got into until like a month later, and I was like, "Oh shit, we're in it now. We're in it." We have things now that we can't untangle from. We won't go into that though. We're gonna leave that just for us. We have hot sauces starting with Frank's Nashville Hot, which actually sounds really good to me, and it is 450 on the Scoville scale. So if we can't do this one,
I'm scared. Like, oh,
if we cannot do this one,
we're good.
and if you want a range, so you don't have to wait to the end of the video, we're starting at 450 and we're going to 1.5 million. So this is round one. Keeping in mind that we are starting at 450 and going to 1.5 million, what is your first remedy that you want to choose for round one? Frank's?
A lemon.
Oh, really?
Because I feel like that would make things worse once your mouth is like on fire, putting like lemon juice in there. So I'm gonna get rid of it, honestly.
Okay, and I'm gonna go with the pineapple soaked in moonshine, because this to me just feels like I don't really want to eat it, period.
Because I feel like that's not gonna be too bad.
I don't know. I think sometimes I feel like the Skyline hot sauce is hot, so yes. Don't look at me like that.
I'm sorry.
I am an agent of chaos. We're gonna eat. No, actually, I'm gonna ask the question and then we're gonna eat. You go first, since you're a guest, and then I'll go. Grab your Frank's Nashville Hot. Your first question is, what is the most trouble you've ever been in? I forgot we get the joy of watching Lenardia eat. It's something I've experienced on many occasions, but you all, it's a special treat.
No, it's actually legal trouble or like with my parents.
What is the most trouble you feel like you personally have ever been in? So I'm gonna leave that up to you.
Not necessarily that I got in a lot of trouble, but it caused a lot of stress. I moved in with my boyfriend, who is now my husband, so it worked out. And didn't tell my parents until my mom figured it out, because she's like, "You moved to Columbus, how's the new apartment?"
You didn't tell your mom? I haven't known your mom as long as you have. That sounds like a real stupid idea.
It was. It was.
So what was the trouble? Like, how did that feel? Like, why was it so bad?
Because I knew she didn't believe in cohabitation until marriage.
Well, can I just preface this with saying she had already been married, so this isn't like,
She didn't care.
you weren't like a snow chicken, is that the right? Like a spring? No, you weren't like a snow pea.
The marriage did not
That's
wipe me to be able to just do whatever I want. No, the divorce means that I just started over. Can I eat my lemon?
Yeah, let's eat the lemon and let me know if it works or if it makes it worse.
And no, it didn't help because I can still feel the tingle.
Okay.
And now I'm just really like slow.
Without trying too hard to look at stuff, but I thought lemon was like on the upper echelon.
I mean, for like a hot second it was good, but like now that the juice is gone.
No.
But now it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going in. That is delicious. I still think it's hot though.
No, it is.
Like, I feel a little scared because I already want to go for my water. Okay, so the most trouble I think I had ever been in was the classic, me and my best friend in high school said that we were sleeping at each other's houses. But we weren't. We were making out with boys somewhere else. When I look back on it, as you do sometimes with stupid shit you did as a kid, you're like, man, I could have really gotten hurt or what have you. Not this situation, like I always knew that I was safe. We didn't do anything too crazy. It wasn't like a rager or anything like that. My mom is not dumb, and she called Angie's dad's house, and Angie's dad was like, no, they're sleeping over at your house. And then it was the classic, of course, I terrified her throughout the evening until I came home pretending like I had just come home, right? And she was like, And you know when your mom's like when they're tell me about it, they already know. And I did lie, obviously. And then when I realized that she knew that we weren't there, because she was like, well, I called, we weren't there, and we did the thing. We said that we were just walking around all night long. Which probably, in retrospect, was even stupider to say than to say that we went to Bill's house. But, I mean, come on now. That's the oldest trick in the book.
I didn't feel it.
Well, he was smarter than I was.
And I have a twin.
Oh, yeah, we should mention that she is a
I
twin.
have a twin. So, you know, we do the whole, if I go down, you go down with me.
All right, I'm going to try mine.
Yeah.
I still feel spiced. It tastes like pineapple soaked in moonshine.
Like just regular moonshine?
It feels hot in the back of my throat.
So it's making it worse.
Mm-hmm. It's pulling it down.
Oh, I should have.
No, wait. It's the moonshine that's burning. No.
Oh.
Okay, I think round 1 was pretty chill.
Yeah, it wasn't that. Like, my mouth has cooled down since we've been hanging out. This one is Scotty O Hottie roasted pepper.
It's only 2,000 Scoville.
That's a.
I mean, it's a jump from 450.
Which is concerning.
Yeah. And last mention, BJ did not cut any of these with butter. Hot sauce. So it was upon my request. I didn't want it to be easier. I wanted a real challenge. I feel like this is going to strengthen our relationship or destroy it.
When you notice that you've been blocked on all social media, just put it out there.
I'll go first this time.
Yeah.
I'm going to choose, so this is 2,000, so I think I'm going to choose the lemon because I didn't like your reaction. And what are you going to choose?
I'm going to go with pineapple. Because
you didn't like.
Well, because also you made a good point. The moonshine also has a burn to it. So if I'm already burning, the last thing I want to do is put something that's going to also burn.
I have chosen my lemon and I'm going in. What's my
All right.
question?
So your question is, if you weren't in your current profession, what would you be doing?
If I wasn't, so I have to be making money? Because it would be nice to be independently wealthy.
Yes.
And then I would just say, I'd be sitting around doing this kind of crap all day. Somehow using creativity to help other people, maybe spreading the word. I think I do that sometimes with my videos. I try to make a point to do research and educate or talk about something maybe other people might want to talk about and open it up and say that it's okay.
Yeah.
So something like that. And that was not hot at all.
Are you serious?
It was 2,000 Scoville and it was delicious. So this is going to be a non-point.
Yeah.
But I'll do it anyway.
Yeah,
Oh.
made fun of my face.
I did.
Look at that face. Reveal it to the people.
What's wrong with my hair? All right, you go. I ruined it, but it's going to be great. You're going to enjoy this one.
What if you're like the world's best liar and the holder inner?
Actually, I am. I'm not
Jesus.
lying.
Like-
I'm not lying this time, but I do that. I've never done it to you, though. I do it to BJ all the time. Yeah, this is Scotty O Hottie roasted pepper at 2,000 Scoville, and it's delicious.
I don't know.
So, what kind of profession would you be in? First off, I think you have to tell the peeps what you're doing.
Oh, so I work in pharmaceuticals. We are a consulting company. We kind of help keep them up to date with all their state regulations, specifically drug pricing transparency. Like, I'll be honest, I like my job though. I would want to do something probably in the arts, as my degree is in performance, and although I do also perform, although I don't know if I'm gonna do it full time because I like having the ability to do it because I want to do it, not because I have to do it.
I feel like the flip on that sometimes is like, so you're a classically trained opera singer. What other opportunity would get you like close to that without actually being the performance piece, where you can still be out like performing on the side when you feel like it?
I mean, if you wanted to work in the industry, period, like every music hall, orchestra, chorus has full staffs that have to do everything. So you could always like actually work in administration and still be singing on the side, working in the world, but not having your actual paycheck coming from you singing.
I like that.
I'm gonna eat my pineapple. Don't need it, but
And while she's eating her pineapple, because we know this one was delicious and not going to hurt anything, I feel like we should be able to keep them on the side. I know, right? You're like, what's it taste like? It tastes like pineapple soaked in moonshine.
no, like nail polish.
So we have went from 450 to 2,000. Now we're at 30,000. It's a little bit of a jump. I'm not great at math, but I'm feeling like that's a little bit more.
I feel like this was gonna hurt.
And this is the De La Vida original. Oh yeah, you
Which-
do have to pick your thing.
Actually, no, I'm gonna do the M&Ms. How many M&Ms is supposed to eat?
Really, is not. There was no recommended dose. All right. What is something that most people do not know about you? You gotta answer this question.
I know this is I feel like I'm a pretty open book with my friends, obviously. Like the internet, not so much. But in all reality, I don't think a lot of people know I've been married before. No one knows. Because like to
And
them,
I'm
Jesse
pretty sure-
has been it. Don't get married young. That's all I'll say. You and that person will change, and it will be drastic. And some of us are not built to withstand that change.
But I feel like you are built to withstand 30,000 Scoville, because you're doing all right. Give it a shot. See if it works. This is the one I thought was the weirdest and the strangest, but I think it came from Gordon Ramsay. And like I said, I didn't research any of them, so we were kind of on the same even keel, but I've watched enough hot ones and done a couple other hot videos before to know that like that's milk chocolate and sugar, which was another one that was offered out there like a spoonful of sugar. So did it work?
Yeah.
Dang.
And like as like he chewing, like it's calming down.
I have to ask because it might not work and she's just eating M&Ms at this point.
That is also very on par for me.
And I'm gonna do rice. You'll make noises the whole time you eat?
Yeah.
So here we go.
Yeah.
It came in like a wrecking ball.
Yeah.
All right. So now it's at full flavor, which if it came on that quick, I guess it goes out that quick.
Yes, that's always
Right.
like it's an immediate attack.
I just realized the flaw in my setup is that I feel like it either worked really well or it went away really fast. And actually, I'm not gonna lie, I think maybe your M&Ms worked probably better because I still feel it on my tongue.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. This is what it's about.
At least now we know that M&M's work because you're still hurting and I'm.
Yeah, which gives me the upper hand. So the answer to this question is probably going to feel like a cop-out to you, but it's kind of along the same lines. Like, I don't think anybody really knows that I make YouTube videos. You do, obviously.
But it's like also like we're best friends. So it's like obviously how good is the friendship if I say something you're like, I didn't know that. I'm like, obviously we aren't as close as we thought we were.
And I would be hard pressed, I think, to say anything personally between us that you would be like, oh my God. I think almost no one in my life knows that I actually upload YouTube videos to the internet for anybody to watch besides like my immediates. Of course, everybody who's been in my videos, like my kids and you and our friend group, but nobody at work. I think I would be made fun of.
Tell my friends that my best friend makes YouTube videos.
So maybe more people know than I think. But I really do feel like this is my secret guilty pleasure. This is something I do for me because I don't really care if anybody watches it. I'm grateful that you do and the people in my life do and they enjoy it and they give me good feedback and stuff like that. But every time I make one, I'm like, I don't really care if anybody watches it because it's fun making them and it's fun editing them and I'm really proud of the results.
I have enjoyed, I give him a little snack. I tell Jesse Casey's on the TV and we watch your videos. All right, it's your turn to go first.
So our number 4 is called Extreme Karma. And I think the actual brand is called Karma Sauce, and this is the Extreme Karma one. It is just a skosh over 30,000 at 56,000 Scoville. Despite your excellent ability to stall, pick your poison. 56,000. Extreme Karma. Well, no.
But I'll do the orange.
Okay. I'm actually going to do the orange too. I'd already decided that in my head previously, so. You're going to just do a hyper speed on you. Just be like, you just do this. 30 hours later.
You. So.
Okay. I got my way.
Take up your wing. I will ask you the question.
I'll go for the littler one.
Just a bite. All right. So. Number 4, what are you still hoping to accomplish?
This one is not good.
Like it doesn't taste good or
it doesn't
hurts?
taste good. It hurts. Oh, the breathing. I'm gonna do my remedy.
Do it.
What if it makes it worse?
Someone want me to find out. I don't want to do it. We picked the same remedy.
It's fine. This is totally fine. It's fine. It's like a walk in the park. I feel like a dragon. Like a dragon, like a proper dragon.
Answer the question. This is the one.
What I hope to accomplish, like, in my life in general, and that's just like to be a good person, like to be just like the best positive influence for my children. And I don't know, I think it's really important. It's just really important to me.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can die knowing that I accomplished that I took care of them, that I taught them how to be good people, that they know that it's okay to love yourself and to be kind but strong, be beautiful inside and out. So I think I'm doing a good job. You know all my children.
They're the best kids ever. Like, they are so amazing and so kind and so friendly and just so they welcome me in like I've known them their entire existence and I have not.
I think it's time for you to do your thing.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough and I'm not even gonna lie about it. You want to try to answer your question? She said a bad word on the internet. Now you have to do it. Didn't it seem like it's a good idea because it's so tasty? It's delicious, right? As soon as you take that bad boy out of your mouth.
But I had M&M's earlier, which means
I swear, I'm gonna have to do M&M's next or else you won't eat all of them. That's all
I would say similar to what you're saying. But I was like, I do have friends and family, and I would just want to make sure that I accomplish making sure that they feel as good as humanly possible when we spend time together, and that they know how loved and cherished they are, how important they are to me. Because I feel like sometimes, like, people say we give them their flowers when they're dead.
Right.
So it's like people never know. It's like, listen, I love you. I feel like we need to like make sure that people in our lives know I want you here. And I'm always gonna want you here. It's like when you've been here for like some of the best days of my life, some of the legit worst days of my life, you've been there. Acts of service are a love language for me. So like to me, making sure that my energy is putting positive towards you is an act of service. Our friendship should make you better. It should make me better.
And you hear a lot of talk about like you can't take your car with you, you can't take your money with you.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what happens on the other side, but I feel like whatever it is, I think you can take that with you because if you've touched one person, there's probably a trickle effect that happens that's so beyond you that it's indescribable. That you could probably take with you. This one is the heartbeat sauce. It's the scorpion version. It's on Hot Ones, and I always wanted to try it. People, they say it tastes good,
But
everybody's different. Everybody has spice different. Like some people,
I have to go first.
yeah. So what are you gonna choose?
So I'm actually I'm gonna do the rice, get it in here. Because it's just gonna get worse.
Right. Well, I got the banana. All right, number 5. You pick her up, and your question is gonna be, how do you like to receive comfort?
I'm not.
How do you guys like to receive comfort, actually? Put it in the comments down below. I like this question. Uh-oh. You know what you didn't do last time was cry or dribble anywhere.
I think because I was just angry.
Oh, my body was just leaking.
This one might have hurt me to the point that this one, just kidding.
Uh-oh.
Like, but this one can't hurt me. But it tastes good. Now my nose is upset. Well, kind of like I already said with you, is like I am a quality time person if I am going through something. I also like receiving gifts. But that could be literally the gift of your time, food, anything. I just like knowing if I am going through something that somebody thought of me and that I just wasn't like discarded and forgotten. Like, oh, she's going through a hard time, just leave her over there for a hot second. Don't do that. If somebody's going through a hard time, don't ask them, what can I do for you? They don't know. They're struggling to just wake up that day. Like, just say like, hey, can I come over? Hey, have you eaten today? Like,
I like that you said that, because like if you really honestly don't know how to do it, if you feel like the words you're going to say is how do I help you, you need to figure that out in the meantime, in between time.
yes.
It is now your job to
Don't
like
put that on them. They're dealing with enough that they don't need to sit there and tell you how to comfort them. It's not that bad.
okay, I trust you.
Like, in the time that we talked, the actual spice went away. My lip is still on fire, but I think that's literally from number 4 still.
Okay.
Or I just lied to you.
You took your rice?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know, I missed it. How do I like to receive comfort? If I'm gonna switch it to, because I'm not talking about something sad, but if I'm like super angry, I want you to come with me on this journey. I want you to come along with me. I want you burning those bridges with me. I want you screaming at the sky in the same energy until the storm clears, and then there's a moment where I get to say how I feel and stuff like that, and somebody's actually actively listening. Best. I love that. I feel so cared for when that happens. You and John are my biggest, like, let's go. And you know we're never gonna actually go.
You struggle?
It's
Are you gonna vomit?
no, it's not bad. You're right. It's not bad. I actually could probably eat another bite. Mm-hmm.
Eat your nano.
When it's gone, will it help? Well, it's in there.
That's
it
true
helps.
that we learned. Citrus helps while it's in your mouth. The moment you swallow it,
It's slowly coming back, but at a different level. While it was in there, I was like, oh, I'm good. I could do this.
but then
And then it comes back at a lower volume. Number 6 is collards and goat.
like ghost
Ghost.
pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I think honestly we're halfway through. No one has gagged or like thrown up. I'm proud of us.
It is
So
my
I'm gonna
turn.
Pick it up. Oh, I didn't pick my.
Yeah, you gotta pick yours.
I'm gonna do the nana.
What is my question?
So this is 6.
Mhm.
What movie or show do you keep rewatching?
Anybody who knows me,
I keep touching my face just so you know.
you can touch your face, don't touch your eye. I'm not taking you to the hospital. There's so much pain. It was so tasty, I ate the whole thing.
You shouldn't have done that.
Okay, I'm gonna say the movie and then I'm gonna eat. It's Pride and Prejudice. It moved it to a new place. But it worked while it's there. Okay, so it is Pride and Prejudice, and it is a movie and a TV series and a book, and it is my comfort brain dump. Don't want to agree with all the themes. One of my favorite heroines in all of literature, Lizzie Bennet, is strong, she's smart, she's funny. She doesn't put up with a lot of stuff, but she also handles herself well. I'll pop the book on when I'm having a bad day at work. It's comfort at that point, really. I named my dog Rookwood Von Darcy for crap's sakes. I just needed my Mr. Darcy in my life.
How you feeling?
I made it, and actually, I still hurt. But it's like, just talk through it. You need to do this. And you are not permitted to eat those M&Ms until after you've solidly tested your nana. Tell me about the movie or show that you keep watching.
Because it does taste good. But literally. It's like smoky, but say like I get the collard green, which is really weird to say. Well, my chest hurts. I mean, it tastes very good, but
It tastes like somebody hurt her.
and she wants to hurt
And
people.
she wants to hurt everyone.
You know the whole thing, hurt people hurt people.
Mm-hmm. I think she's been hurt.
Or, you know,
Call me. We will help comfort you.
I fight them. I feel like I could really fly out. First off, I watch a lot of stuff.
I know you do, so I feel like if you rewatch it, it's gotta be super special.
Not to be sad, it's like I rewatch a lot of stuff that I used to watch with my dad,
Mhm.
just because it's a comfort thing now. Like honestly, like Steven Universe, I watch that all the time.
Her and her dad watch a lot of cartoons.
Yes, we did. Oh, True Life in TV. Guilty pleasure. I don't think they still do them, but Hulu, if you're interested, carries some
Not a
of the
sponsor.
seasons
It just takes you to a place.
It does. Because it's taped back in like 2008, 2009, so the fashion.
Like them low rise. And that shirt, tank top over tank top, over tank top.
The collars that popped. I will admit, some of them are serious issues. But there's ones that follow people who have like PTSD or people who are trying to like gain citizenship. But then there are others that are like,
Daddy took away my Porsche. How will you feel?
I would not take another bite. You messed up by taking multiple bites.
Right now we're going to Egypt Extra Hot. I guessed this at 200,000.
You said a guess.
But at 200,000, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, can you really get much hotter than what we just were at?
I thought this was going to be it.
Well, you go first this time, and so you pick your poison first.
I'm actually going to go with muffin.
And I'm going for M&M's. So, yeah, you're going to have to go to this Egypt Extra Hot at its 200,000 Scoville, and
Wait, what was this?
70. Just keep moving forward. Don't go in the past. We won't go in the past. This one.
You learned from the past, though.
What is the strangest thing you've ever seen anyone do in public? Oh, maybe, you know what? Caveat here, maybe I got it wrong. I just went in and had to find the ingredients and I gave it based on the ingredients, but there was no actual internet evidence that this was 200,000 Scoville.
No, it's very tasty.
Oh, okay.
It's very
So what is the weirdest thing you've ever and you can't think of anything weirder than the you've done in public. You're gonna have to give us one of yours. Mm-hmm.
I too am weird, so there are other things I'm like, to me that wasn't that bad.
Yeah, well, I also feel like you see something weird and you trumpet immediately. Since you're not burning it all, I'm gonna go in for mine.
It's not. And that's why I've been like also sitting here trying to like feel like, do I feel fire? I don't.
But actually, this is the internet that failed me because there was
if
nothing.
you did it based on the ingredients, how would you know? Something I've done in public. Was at a Comic-Con with one of my best friends. Other people have probably done this, but we decided we were going to get into an argument in public, acting like we were breaking up. Also, it didn't help that this was at a Comic-Con, so there are other people that are like same energy as us.
Were you dressed up at the time?
We were just dressed normal because we were just walking back from dinner. I think we were just like talking like, I've never seen a public breakup. And I was like, do you want to have one? Just like how I tried to propose to you in public and people didn't know if it was real or not. And you didn't accept.
I know you didn't mean it.
And it turned into, I can't do this anymore. We have to end this.
How bad did it get?
Oh, it got bad. You haven't touched me for 10 years! And people are like looking like, you don't even look like you're old enough to have been doing that for 10 years. What about you? Because you already ate your little...
I ate it. It was good. It wasn't even as hot as
it was less than that guy.
Skyline. Whoopsie, but it was a good break. You're right. The universe planned it this way. The weirdest thing I've ever seen in public is I was at a bar and I was heading to the bathroom and this girl just screams, put all the in my mouth, just screams it, and about 5 male heads turned in her direction, which I thought, well, I better save her life, and ushered her into the bathroom, gave her a small talking to. That was it.
She sounds really awesome.
I know.
She sounds like a good time.
Moving on. Okay, this one's called 357 Mad Dog. Some of the bottles had little bullets, keychains on them. It came in a bottle about this big. 357,000 Scoville. I am going to choose the muffin.
Well, I'm doing milk for this one.
Okay. All right, so your milk, I'm muffin. What's my question?
What is the most fruitless talent you have? I'm so fucking scared. Sorry, I'm not. I'm laughing because I'm uncomfortable. And you seem like you're in pain and there's literally nothing I can do.
There's nothing anyone can do.
I'm sorry. It's not. I swear I love her, guys. I know I'm laughing and cackling, but
as a friend, a little bite. Take a little bite. Tiny bite. Tiniest bite. Just lick it.
Just look at. Still gotta take the
That's
though.
the hottest thing I've ever eaten in my life.
Oh no. That's number 8.
I feel like it's a lie. I feel like it's number 11. So my fruitless talent is I can cluck like a chicken. That's the only thing I can do. I can't do anything else. I don't even exist right now.
I hate that we exist.
You're not real. I don't know why we're doing this.
She wanted to do this.
That's
That's
not a
not
chicken.
What if you were like, did it? I'm like,
Done.
what chickens have you been around?
You can do it. It really was. That's it. That's all I can do. It's coming down.
Okay, good. Good. It is going away though. Your eyes are like not open.
He said it was so much hope, and I don't want to crush it. Oh, excuse me. I don't care anymore. I'm about to take my pants off for whatever reason, and I don't know why. I didn't want to either, but then he yelled at me, so I did it because I felt like a and then I regretted everything. Oh, do you see how the universe just exits? And now you're just pantsless in space? I don't know how to help. Where's that banana, huh?
I ate it all.
I know, right? Now are you learning why you shouldn't do that?
I don't know, Mom.
You call your mom right now, I swear to God.
I can't see.
Did you say I can't see?
Yeah. Laugh. Oh, it's in my heart. Laughter is what I do when I don't. When like, you know what I'm saying? It's like when I say. Because it hurts. Oh my God, I lost my hearing for like a second.
I think the banana helps. What I'm learning about these remedies is that they work while they're in your mouth.
Yeah, they don't work once you stop.
You're still gonna have to let us know what your fruitless talent is.
It's literally like I sucked on a battery or something.
It feels more like Satan's anus.
And now I got the burpees, which means it's hits.
So as she's processing, I can tell you that she has many actual talents. She's a beautiful singer and violinist. My mouth is still burning, so I'm having a hard time talking. Besides pissing in public,
I'm real good at that though.
that's not a talent. You did that with your mind. I know you did.
That's my
I know
talent.
you. No, I know what it is.
Oh yeah, it's fruitless, but I am a vampire.
So, to illustrate it, cold hands on warm person, and there's a strange sensation of your heat transferring, and then she leaves, and then you're cold for like 2 hours.
You will have a cold spot where I touched you for a good amount of time.
She's a heat vampire. I don't know anybody else who can do that.
My mouth hurts. That was just like unnecessary. Like it didn't even taste good. It hurt the moment it happened. It didn't even taste good.
Because I don't think our mouths we can't keep doing it. This is 850,000 Scoville. The last one was supposed to be 357. Now I feel like what you said earlier about the Scoville scale being
I don't trust
rigged, maybe they are as hot. Maybe we Scoville differently, or maybe it has to do with whatever it's mixed in with. That was mixed in with hate.
No, that was just, it was bitter.
Hate.
It was angry.
It was hate.
It had been left at the altar.
Mm-hmm.
It missed its flight.
It had that
It got a
problem
parking ticket.
when you're walking around and one sock falls down in your shoe.
And a dog peed on him.
And then its mom was like, I don't love you anymore.
And somebody had to pay, and that was us.
We have been assaulted.
I'm gonna go for the yogurt.
I'm going for the milk. Why does this look like human flesh?
Why does it look peppery?
It smells like raspberry fudge. It smells like lye. Your question is, what 3 items might you purchase at the grocery store to get the strange looks from the cashier? I feel like this might be a long haul too, so I'm gonna go in. Oh, it just coated them.
Welcome to my hell.
Oh, it's fine.
My tears are spicy because it went up my nose.
It's like running around in there. Like I feel it at the back of my throat and then I feel it over here.
But bro, this, I feel nothing.
Oh,
It feels normal.
it feels good.
Like it took my mouth back to how it should have. Oh my god, bro.
Okay, we're gonna have to put a censor bar.
Okay. 3 items I might purchase at the grocery store. Like, I'm doing this on purpose. Like, I want them to feel uncomfortable. I would buy a big old bottle of wine, a pregnancy test, and Plan B.
You f***ing would, wouldn't you? Knowing you as long as I have, I think one of your sheer joys is making someone else in the room uncomfortable and then staring them directly in the eyes.
Because they're like, if she was willing to do that and look at me while she did, what else would this kid do? That's right. What else would I do? Because you know it was me, so I'm not trying to hide it.
I would go into the store and I would buy a tub of Vaseline, a box of rubber gloves, saran wrap. What are you doing? Exactly. Anybody gonna ask you what you're doing if you have that on the conveyor belt?
I don't even look at you. I don't want to remember that you came through my life. Never seen that woman in my life.
I think the funny part about it is I have bought those things, but to dye my hair. What are the 3 things that you guys would put on the conveyor belt at the grocery store just to get a reaction? I need to know. I need to know these 3 things. Could you do me a favor and get that ice cream out and that spoon for me, please?
Yes.
I have a few pictures and I picked out 3 specifically that I would like Lenardia to either explain a little bit or give us what she's thinking in her head or what have you. Then she has a swathing of pictures to choose from of me and I will do the same. I guess I have to go first this time. We have made it to Scotty O'Hottie Reaper. This is supposed to be 1.5 million Scoville. Are you prepared?
Do not. I see you looking. Don't try to bite it again. No! Casey, what happened with the collars when you bit it 3 times and then you died? I told you not to take another puppy.
It's weird. It's
It's
hot in the back. It's not like number 8. This has got Carolina Reaper. And I feel it when I breathe out. And the whole tip of my tongue is on fire, but I don't think anything beats that 357 Mad Dog. Okay. This was 2005. Madame Tussauds Wax Museum in New York. Me and BJ went on it. Oh. We went on a baby moon. I was pregnant. I'm pretty sure with Aiden. This was the thing that you saw when you first walked in. This is like even before you paid, I think. And we decided to ham it up a lot. So it was so fun. We played with all of the mannequins. We did the stupidest stuff. But this one's probably my favorite. Oh. Next.
Explain yourself.
1997.
I saw them. I was like, this has to happen.
16 years old. I decided to get glamour shots.
Mm-hmm.
What is the one with the feathers? But was there anything more 90s?
No, because as soon as I was like going, I was like, oh.
There's nothing more 90s than showing your glamour shots to people. The outfit at the bottom was mine. That was a homecoming dress and the crown was mine. Because I am extra.
It's gonna be it.
Those are probably my favorite pictures. I like the bored princess look, personally.
Instead, explain yourself. What's that? What's she doing? Why is she doing that?
1995. So I was probably 14. I don't think anybody watches these videos. If not, I apologize, Amy. This will be the first time you hear this. Me and Maria were at Amy's house one time, but she had stuff around. We were like, pick it up, put it down, whatever. And we found these pictures. And it was of her boyfriend at the time, but he was naked and he was in this pose. So we have taken so many pictures of either me or her in this pose. And it was an inside joke to us because we hid them. We didn't want her to know that we saw them. We would giggle in the background like, eh. And I mean, I know I'm 42 now and I shouldn't be embarrassed about that, but I still remember what his wiener looks like.
It's like it's a picture though.
It was a picture.
Like
you know that they went to like instant photo and somebody printed it out. Let's just move on.
That we'll use this from 2006, freshman year at University of Dayton. Where did you get that? I had a faux hawk that was growing out, hence like the awkwardness of my hair. The top of my hair was like still relaxed, and everything on the side, because it's now growing in, is growing in natural. I thought I was super cool.
That was that. What were you doing in there?
So that's like a digital camera.
Take a photo shoot.
That was like, this is not a phone that did these. This is like, I took my little digital camera to take the pictures, and I would like plug it in the computer to pull them. That was my Darwin costume. And I wanted everyone to know that I had it. And I looked freaking cool as shit. That was my dating profile at one point.
Oh my god. Did you put that on your dating profile?
People needed to know.
And you wonder why you got them weirdos.
I got Jesse though.
That's true. He is also a weirdo.
So,
I just want to know, while it's an amazing picture, what is what goes on to make this face? There's a lot that goes into being the lifestyle model. What do you think the hardest thing is about it, and what do you wish that you knew before you started?
The hardest thing is you're gonna look and feel silly. You just have to accept that. Because like you might feel weird, but the picture might come out looking amazing. That one, I was leaning to the point that it's like my elbow was supporting my entire body. But it can't look like that though. But just, you have to learn to breathe through a lot of stuff. And like for me, I smile a lot. As you saw, like my go-to if I'm nervous or uncomfortable or in pain is to like laugh and smile. That's just what I do. And sometimes on shoots, there will be moments where like I can't actually stop smiling, which will get you in trouble, and they tell you to stop, and now you're laughing because you're nervous, so now your smile is even bigger. And give yourself a little pep talk like, hey, you're literally here to get paid to not do what you're doing. Stop. Don't compare yourself to other people. We're all good at something, and usually it's not the same thing. So remember what you're good at and focus on that. All it's gonna do is just eat you up inside. It's like, instead, think about what you're good at. Hone that craft.
What do you think worked the best, or would have worked the best had you have chosen it at the right time?
I thought the peanut M&Ms were like 8.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got to 8. Like, nothing I did. I mean, the rice, I'll be honest, helped more than I thought it would. By literally coating my mouth with the rice.
Yeah, you made yourself a nice little rice.
Little packs. Pack it in there like a little pack rat.
Because I'm like, should I have used the ice cream? I bet the ice cream would have helped.
I feel like the ice cream, because even just like eating it now, my mouth is just, it feels better. Citrus is a goddamn lie.
Yeah.
Like,
it tastes good though.
It does. And like you said, when you're eating it, you're like, oh, this is working.
Yeah, no. And then it almost like amplified it.
Because as soon as it was gone.
Yeah, you were like, what? What was your favorite?
For general purposes, I think M&M's are honestly not good. Not bad.
I don't think anything can help with the 357.
I think when you start to get to the point that it's like, well, I'm eating these because I'm competing in like a pepper eating competition, you just need to build up your nerves.
It was pain. It was actual pain.
Like a part of me is like, maybe she's acting for the camera. Yes, that's right. And then when you looked at me, and I'm like, she's crying.
Everything was leaking everywhere. And I was very sad for a little bit, and I thought I did something very wrong. I think the worst thing was definitely the orange, because I even think that the lemon probably was better than the orange.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, the best thing was the rice. I would have never thought to stick a ball of rice in my mouth, take care of it. So I'm going to put the rice and the banana on the same level. I don't think either one of them were better or worse at doing it. That's our rankings. That's where it's at. I think we can say the number 8 was definitely the worst.
Yeah.
And I think the collards and ghosts was the best. So good. Those people know how to make hot sauces. And I could down some Frank's Nashville Hot. We have to thank Lenardia for coming and hanging out with us and not leaving or crying or puking or pooping or any of those things.
We don't know about that. That's sort of, yeah.
Thank you so much for coming here. We love you so much. I'm so glad that you stayed to the end if you did. Have you tried any of these hot sauces? If you have, which ones were your favorite? Have you tried any of these remedies? Which ones work for you? And the camera's far away, so now I have to get up.
No.
Does your back hurt now?
No, but like, I'm concerned. It's not consent. If I didn't know what was gonna happen. If I knew that's what you were gonna do, I would have never said yes. I can't put yogurt in my nose, can I?
You can.
Yeah.
I'd actually really like to see you put yogurt into this.
You straight ate your whole muffin on a nothing wing. So you. I'm trying to see through the void, but there's just nothing.
For the banana, like we had, that does come
Call it a
back.
banana?
Yeah.
No.
Like Mad Dog 2020.
It's just random shit, just in public.
Oh,
What
I
happened?
assaulted Ian wearing the Darwin costume.
Mm-hmm.
And someone told me that Darwin is a pacifish. How could I? And I couldn't stop laughing. Not something you want to walk around smelling like. I'm just like,
Coffee ass is what you're talking about.
yes.
Java butt.
Because Jesse's like,
Espresso booty hole.
yeah. You like that dark roast, don't you?
We do have a puke bucket if you need. Got you. I got you. Don't. Get up.
Because at first I just looked at Jesse like, this is the way. And he's like,
But just do a little bit. Just this the tip. Like 100.
I don't scroll.
That's hot.
Yes.
And
And we
these-
were in sweatsuits.
Yes.
Matching sweatsuits.
You're so cute.
He's like, I love you so much. And I just don't understand. And we're like, no.
Welcome to your video. I'm gonna say that.
Welcome to the video that you are actually in. You don't know this. I put a camera in your house.
You could smile there and there.
At the appropriate times. Trust me, the light will flash. You will know.
Good cheek.
Oh,
Take it a poop.
like, well. I was like, because you think I'm cute, but I will literally shoot you in the kneecap.